What's up, guys? It's Carson back in from Toxic Gaming today with our week 6 battle. I almost said 5, but our week 6 battle against Judee, TheRealJudee, and the Denver Blitzles. His links will be down below. If you missed our team builder, see why we have what we have, go back and check that. Went up kind of later on Tuesday night, pretty late actually, or early Wednesday. I haven't decided yet. It's only gonna be one of those two, but still, we have this battle. Judee was a champion. I just slammed down a McDonald's double quarter pounder with cheese because I was hungry, and we ended up having to time zones get battle right. But anyway, we got this battle, and before we click on to accept, as usual, we're gonna see what mons I predicted him to bring. And I see the Halucha coming for some reason. Halucha really intrigues me to come. Chansey, even though we have a good amount of physical threats, he'll probably bring the Slowbro as 2, and then we'll have the Chansey as his kind of core. Maybe the Fortress just to set up hazards, but he may not, because Chansey can get Stealth Rocks as well. I'm thinking the Ambipom. By how much trouble I had with Ambipom against Dan last year in the playoffs, feeling he might bring it. And then the other possibilities are Nidoking, Haxorus, and Typhlosion are his other possibilities that I could see coming, but really not all of them, just one of the 3. I honestly don't see the Mega Venusaur coming if I was him, but he may just bring it anyway. He may just bring it just to spite me. But anyway, we're going to accept in the battle, get right up on in here. And okay, so I was wrong about 99.99% of the time. He did bring the Gramble. He brought the Slowbro. No Mega Venusaur at all. That's something that's really interesting. And it looks like he has maybe the Armaldo and Clefable not Clefable, and Chansey to set up rocks. He might lead with the Armaldo now, which I am curious at all what Tornadus or Thundurus, what Armaldo is really going to be able to do. Actually, not the Boink set. God damn it! Why do you have the Boink set? If he Rock Blasts, he beats me. If he gets all 5, if he gets, what's this, 3 hits from an Adamant one. So we might go with that and then Volt Switch out first turn if that's what he leads with. He has the Electivire to counter the Thundurus. So that's definitely a thing. We might just go with Sandslash first. Because if he leads with the Armaldo, then he really can't touch us, and we can just kind of, we'll take a turn each to get rocks up, so that's not horrible, but, you know, it is what it is, and we'll see what happens. Oops, before that, I'm just copying this. What do we want to lead with? What do we want to lead with? What do we want to lead with? I'm thinking to lead with Sandslash, just because he might go with the Armaldo, the Chansey possibly, or the counter. Like, I've led a lot with Thundurus, so he might go with Electivire as a counter lead to Thundurus. What can, really quick, Electivire, Ice Punch, and Hidden Power Grass. Neither one-shot Sandslash. Why one-shot him? We're going with Sonic. Because, or Sanic, whatever. Well, really, because if he tries to predict my lead, my usual lead of Thundurus, then I'll go Sandslash first turn and see what happens. If he goes with honestly, if he goes with Slowbro first turn, Slowbro first turn, that Scald is going to basically have a chance to not kill us, or do a hell of a lot of damage. He goes with this thing first turn. I'm cooking knockoff. I don't care. Rocks aren't as important to his team because he can spin them away. It's more important for me to get rid of rocks than for him to get rid of rocks. So honestly, I don't need rocks as much. It's gonna be nice, but I want that fucking Eviolite off. That's one thing. I want that goddamn Eviolite off this thing. So I'm clicking knockoff. Whatever he switches in, he has no Mega on the team, so he's knockoff fodder for days. Or he's not fodder, but you know what I mean. But he decided not to bring. He switched down to this thing to take the knockoff. Interesting. No leftovers for you anymore. And I'm gonna guess the Scald is coming, honestly. Because, to me, there's no real reason. A non-special attacking Sandslash is not going to be able to take a Scald well. How can Thundurus take it? Oops, why am I typing in Scald instead of Slowbro? If it has... Why would I have Fire Blast? I would see Ice Beam more. Ice Beam will be a 2-shot if he tries to predict it. But a Thunderbolt will kill this thing. The problem is that Electivire. And that predictable switch. Look at Sylveon. Slowbro. He might just Toxic as well, thinking that there's no way I'm gonna stay in. And if he Toxic Sandslash, it's not as bad as we have leftovers. So I don't know if I want to make an early prediction and go into Sylveon because he really can't touch me with Scald at all. and I am faster, so I can get a what do you call it, sub up to dodge a toxic. So I think that's my best play. Even if he goes for the toxic now, he did. Fuck. Okay, it's less than ideal, but what it's gonna allow him, kind of force him to do, he's not gonna want to stay in on Sylveon no matter what they say. He might think it's just heal bell, and that's why I brought it out. A bulky set. What would he bring in here? Nidoking, probably. So because he's gonna bring him back in the Nidoking, I'm gonna bring back in the Sand Slash to guess that Nidoking switch. He brought back in this thing. Perfect. It still has its item. He may think I'm gonna go for the knockoff again. Now I'll quick Stealth Rocks, just because he'll bring back. Yeah, yes, he has the Regenerator, but now he has the rocks up. Now it's gonna be more of just being able to wear him down, and I have to keep Sand Slash around as long as both Armaldo and Chansey are around. Might be going right back into Sylveon here. He does have the Fairy type, so I can't just bring in T-Rex to quick Earthquake. It's gonna be interesting. So he goes for the Scald. That's fine. That's again fine. He's still probably gonna think I'm gonna go into Chansey, or he may have thought. Oh, did he really think I was gonna predict that and go into the Sand Slash just to knock off that Chansey again? He may notice. He's gonna find out if Citrus Berry the next turn. So I'm gonna Side Shock now, guessing that he's gonna go back out on that Chansey to predict a Hyper Voice. If he goes out into the Nidoking instead this time to get offensive pressure, then the Side Shock's gonna do a lot of damage. I did not want Toxic on this. I thought he was gonna go for the Scald instead of the Toxic, go for the sure hit, and then trying to wear it down. Goes back into this thing, makes sense. I'm just gonna Side Shock as much damage really as I can. And now I'm going. I go back into Sonic. I think now is I can go into Pinsir and I can set up on him. Because he probably is gonna have T-Wave, to be honest. But I can threaten him out with the chance of having a close combat. He was gonna toss the rocks out now, and I'm gonna Mega Evolve. And he'll probably go into the Pinsir, so I'm gonna set up Swords Dance. I don't feel he's gonna stay in against this thing, especially like how forceful Pinsir is. He may go into the Armaldo or the Slowbro. And either one, after Swords Dancing, is not gonna appreciate a +2 Pinsir. Like, sorry, you're not gonna like it. A +2 Pinsir has a 12% chance to destroy a Slowbro, and 87% after Stealth Rocks. And then Armaldo has a return as a complete one-shot. Guaranteed one-shot, Stealth Rocks or not. Yes, he can kill me with Rock Blast, but I outspeed, so there's that. Is what it is. If he decides to paralyze me, it'll be struggle, but I know I'll still be faster than both the Armaldo or the Slowbro to be able to do that. It's just that then the Electivire can come in and beat me. But he may think I have Earthquake, so he may not bring in the Electivire or Nidoking. He may go right into the Gramble. Sorry for the cough. He goes into this thing to wall me up, and this means I have a chance to complete one-shot him. He has no leftovers. I have a very high chance on a max physical wall, bold, fucking 87% chance with return. I'm clicking it because 86% minimum. I have to get like the minest of min rolls to not kill him with this thing. And even if he switches out to the Gramble to intimidate me, it's gonna fucking hurt. Like the Electivire is the other one I believe that resists flying. The Electivire is gonna take 100%, 117%. Nidoking, let's just say OU Wall Breaker, 202%. Gramble, I'm gonna guess the RU defensive, and after the Intimidate, it's an 81% chance, and I can quick attack and kill him. We have our setup right here. Literally, if this can kill, we can go on a tear and pretty much beat his entire team, honestly. Because he has really no priority unless he has Aqua Jet on the Armaldo. Chansey. If it's just guessing both in a probably he's brought it out against Sylveon, so I'm guessing it's still especially defensive. But it's probably just a normal special bulk that he has. Not like you know, taking it out. But he goes into this thing, gets the Intimidate, and I'm gonna be able to hit it once, dead. We're rocking right now. Rocky helmet damage, that's fine. We're at +1 now instead of +2, so that might factor in a little bit. +2 close combat has a 75% chance to kill after Stealth Rocks, and the chance he already has some damage on it. It's already below 70 and it does an 84 minimum with it still with the Evo Light. What can the Electivire do now? Return, guaranteed Oshiko after Stealth Rock. If it's Choice Scarfed, that could be a problem for if the Electivire's Choice Scarfed. The Nidoking, if it's Choice Scarfed, that's another problem, yes, but Return still kills. It's just that I'm feeling like whatever he brings in now is probably his Choice Scarfer. He probably just wanted to drop the attack. Honestly, also Tyrantrum's now free to Outrage whenever I want to, because that Fairy type is gone. His Intimidate user is gone. TLC is gonna rack up some stuff. I have a feeling here TLC is gonna do some damage. If he brings in, I would say if he brings in the Nidoking or the what's it called, the Electivire, then one of the two is Scarfed. I would guess the Nidoking is Life Orb and the Electivire would be Scarfed, just to get the power. But he may have had E-Belt on the Electivire and then Scarf on the Nidoking, something like that. And he seemed to really want to go bulk, but I went heavy offense and he seemed to go heavy bulk by having Granbull, Chansey, Slowbro, and Armaldo. So this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting to say the least. TLC, I'm like itching in this position. We just gotta make the right moves at the right time. The Rocky Helmet was nice. I'm gonna say that Rocky Helmet damage that might come into play later. Because if Nidoking is Choice Scarf, he's gonna outspeed me. If the fucking Electivire's Choice Scarf is gonna outspeed me. Neither Slowbro had the leftovers, and Chansey's obviously gonna be EVO8. Armaldo is tricky. It's probably not sturdy. Or it's not sturdy. It's probably not focus sashed. If it is, it's broken anyway. But also anything that he is focus sashed is broken anyway. So I don't know what the Armaldo could really be. Maybe like a Citrus Berry. I don't think it's weak technically to flying types with was it Jacoba Berry? Not Yachi, that's ice. Whatever one reduces flying type attacks. I don't think that would activate because it's not super effective against them. I'm not certain how those berries work exactly. I know they work when they're super effective. I don't know if they work without. But really, we're at +1. We're Mega Pinsir at +1. He doesn't know I have close combat. He knows I have Swords Dance. He knows I have Return and probably Quick Attack. He's probably guessing either either Earthquake or Close Combat. And really, no matter which one, we killed the Nidoking with the Return. We could have killed with an Earthquake, but we killed with a Return. We killed the Chansey with a Close Combat, but we could have probably killed it with a Return as well. Let me look here. The Return does 76. This Armaldo's coming out. If he's Choice Scarf, 45, base 45 would be base 80 if it was 40, and plus 10 would be base 90. So we outspeed and Return kills. So I'm clicking Return. That thing is gone. Like, that thing is gone. I feel like that was like maybe his one shot to really not have anything. And this tells me that he's not Choice Scarfed. If he is, we still have Tyrantrum and Victini and Thundurus all in the back, ready to go. So I'm honestly, I feel like I'm just free to click Return. Because I don't really need to quick attack him. Because I don't need to try to like I don't need to try to like quick attack, get 70% max, and have him kill me with an Ice Beam. There's no point for that. I'm clicking Return. He is Scarfed. Makes sense. Crit didn't matter. The Ice Beam was doing, let's see. Ice Beam does a minimum. Actually, Choice Scarfed. Because he's definitely Scarfed now. Ice Beam does a minimum of 76. Max in 90. We were in 80s. The crit didn't matter. But he's now locked into that, which means really Sylveon can come in here and Psyshock and Hyper Voice away. What can Tyrantrum, or what can Victini, because this thing is Choice Scarf now, into Ice Beam. It's not going to do anything, and I threaten him with that, and I can U-turn out if I need to. Sand Slash is a bad idea. Even though we still have Rocks off, Sand Slash is a bad idea. Tyrantrum, Nidoking, UU Wall Breaker, 85, 80 is 160, so he's going to be able to be, oh no, that's not right. 85 is 125, so he's going to be able to be faster than Choice Scarf Tyrantrum, and Ice Beam kills. So that's not right. Thundurus is going to be dead to an Ice Beam. So really, Victini or Sylveon is our play. Let me me see here. Choice Scarf. Sylveon can threaten him out with a Psyshock, and Ice Beam's not gonna do anything. But really, he's just gonna go right into the Chansey. So I feel like Victini is our best bet, and then you turning out. And if he decides to stay in, against this thing, what would Victini do with 2 V creates to a Slowbro? I know it probably won't do much. Yeah, it won't do much, but I could V create and take the Ice Beam if he stays in, and V create and kill him, or if he switches out, V create and then U-turn out, or V create and then Bolt Strike. No, Bolt Strike will do 48 max. He's gonna be at 88 when he comes in anyway. 20 and it'd be risky, but I'm gonna quick V create anyway because it'll kill whatever he brings in. He's gonna bring this thing in. Boom, resisted, makes sense. I have drop stats. I'm U-turning out, and I'm gonna U-turn probably out into Thundurus right now. Yeah, he's probably gonna Scald, or if he Toxics, that's fine. If he Scalds, that's really okay as well. It's gonna scare him out into the Nidoking or the Electivire. Wait a minute, he's at 65, so I'd have to get a crit Bolt Strike to do anything to him. So I'm gonna U-turn. Like, I kind of have to. And he might go right for the Toxic. If I go into Sylveon, I'm going to take the hit, take Toxic damage, take Rocks damage, and then Citrus Berry up and get 1 shot. If I go into Sexual Tail, I can take Rocks damage, which is going to hurt, and probably Scald damage. But then scare him out, probably into the Electivire, or now we know Nidoking Scarf into the Nidoking, and I can just Hidden Power Ice that Nidoking. Because what would Thundurus do normally to Nidoking with Hidden Power Ice? Let's look at this. Choice Scarf, where you at, boy? Okay, Hidden Power Ice is 94%. I'm going to Sexual Tail. Like, I'm going into it. Scald, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Gets the burn. Whatever. I don't see him staying in. By how much this wall is Victini and Tyrantrum, and it hurts Sonic, I don't see him staying in and risking the Thunderbolt that kills him automatically. And honestly, if he goes into the Electivire, that's gonna suck. But then we can get 1 more Hidden Power Ice off, come in with Tyrantrum and revenge kill things. So I think Hidden Power Ice is my best play, even if it doesn't. Like, the Slowbro will stay in. If he stays in with the Slowbro, Hidden Power Ice is gonna do like 12%. But then Tyrantrum can come in and head smash things away. Let's see, 12% will be at like 30-ish. And Head Smash is going to do guaranteed 40. Outrage, we're free to do, and it'll be 38 max, and boom, boom. Scald doesn't two shots, possibly, for Tyrantrum. So I'm going to Hidden Power Ice, guessing the Nidoking switch in to try to outspeed me. Taking the Thunderbolt, keeping this thing healthy enough. That's the thing, keeping that thing healthy. And really, Mega Pinsir got 2 kills, and he probably could have got more. It was just the fact that I didn't know if that Nidoking was Scarfed. It was possible, but it was like, there was no reason for me to really switch out. I got the 2 kills, and if he wasn't Scarfed, I killed him. It was either I kill him, or he kills me, or he would overpredict me with the Ice Beam and do a different move. So, either way, Pinsir did its job, really. We threatened him out. And because he went into it, I thought he was going to go... can't believe he really sacked off that Armaldo that early, because that walled the hell out of Tyrantrum pretty easily, and Victini. So like, that's really something that's going to hurt. I feel like this Slowbro's Chansey core is going to be annoying as hell, and I need to keep Tyrantrum around. He goes into this thing. Okay, so he does go into here. Hidden Power Ice isn't going to do dick. And he may just fucking, like, Agility up or something. I'm just going to Hidden Power Ice again because, like, I don't need to stay in. I don't need to switch in. I don't need to... Actually, wait, cancel. I can't Volt Switch out. I can hard switch out into Sand Slash. Problem being him having Ice Punch and going for that, because he probably will have Ice Punch, and he can't go for Electric type move against Thundurus. So probably I'm going for the Ice Punch to kill me, which does 39 to 46% on Sand Slash, and then after Rocks damage, because I have Rocks on my side of the field now, it's a guaranteed 3 hit, and we are also already at full health. I scare him out with the Earthquake, but I feel like I can just let him go down. let Sexual Tail go down, and then have the clean switch into Tyrantrum and kill this thing. Ice Punch, pretty simple, but Tyrantrum, he's not Choice Scarf. Obviously, the Nidoking was Choice Scarf, and I can click, what was it called? Head Smash does more to the Slowbro, and it'll be able to two-shot the Slowbro at this range because he's at 42, go up to like 70 something in two-shot, and Head Smash to Electivire, pretty sure I'm just decimates it. Yeah. So we click Head Smash from now on. You just can't miss. That's the thing. I hate it when I have to rely on not misses, but we can't miss. That's the problem. I have a feeling he brought the Choice Scarf Nidoking just for both Victini and the Mega Pinsir, but Mega Pinsir took care of two big threats, an Intimidate user, which could have really hurt us in the long run, and a big check to Tyrantrum and Victini. And I really don't want to bring Victini in until the absolute last minute, until probably that Nidoking is gone, and if I can get the rocks away first. If I can get the rocks away, he has one rock setter left in Chansey, which we don't know. I don't think we know if it has rocks or not. I'm pretty sure all we know is that it has, fuck, do we even know a Chansey move? I don't even think Chansey's used a move. I really don't. Oh, he used Stealth Rock. So we know Chansey has Stealth Rock. So basically we can't let Sandslash die, hopefully, until the Stealth Rocks are gone and that Chansey's gone. Then he can basically die freely. He can be fodder to bring back in either T-Rex or, at that point, Victini. Sylveon is just kind of chilling right now. I feel like Sylveon, if I can get it down to like 1 or 2 Hyper Voices on the Slowbro, I can kill it. Unless Slowbro maybe is packing some poison move. I don't think Slowbro gets a poison move, but we'll see. I think now he's probably calculating the Head Smash to Slowbro or Chansey. What will it do to Chansey? That's one thing I didn't know. Chansey, has an 89 guaranteed 2-hit KO after Stealth Rocks. This is 73%, and it will be a 2-hit KO if I hit it twice, max of 56. So, basically Tyrantrum will 2-hit KO anything he wants to bring in. The Nidoking, which I doubt he's going to bring in right now, is what he's probably going to bring in next, after whatever dies. And I think at that point, that's when I sack off Sylveon. Because he might use Earth Power. Which Sandslash... Earth Power still has a chance to one-shot. Or two-shot this thing with 2 Head Smashes. And then he might switch out right now. If he switches out right now trying to keep Slowbro around, then we're just going to be Head Smashing away at things. It's weird now. It's down to a 4-0, a 4-4 already. Yeah, if he switched out to keep it, that means this thing is gone and he's gonna get it. Well, we're gonna cook it again because we're gonna outspeed. And we missed twice. But we lived the Earthquake. We have one more shot with Head Smash. If you miss a third goddamn time, Tyrantrum, I swear to God, you will never see another PIC match. Ever. You will sit the fucking bench until the end of days. You will sit down. You will not like it. Just fucking do it. Fucking miss. Do it. Okay. Hey, you won't do it. Okay, T-Rex, I believe in you. Believe in you, buddy. Believe in you. 341 attack, rock head smash. There we go. Killing that thing. Now I have a feeling, yep, this thing's coming in free. I don't think he's going to go for the Ice Beam. Either way, if we go into Sylveon, if he goes for the Ice Beam, that means we're going to get our Citrus Berry. We have Toxic, but we're going to scare him out because he knows we have Psyshock. And we can use the Psyshock on the Chansey and still whittle that thing down so that when Tyrantrum can, it can come back in. I'm going to go out here. I'm not going to risk Tyrantrum leaving right now. We still need him. And once this thing is gone, Tyrantrum can just run out and be golden. But I'm not risking leaving Tyrantrum out to dry yet because I don't want Choice Scarf to beat Choice Scarf. He went for the Earth Power. That made sense. I know I can still kill Sandslash. I believe I just looked that up. Yeah, it does 85 minimum to Sandslash, and after Stealth Rocks, it's a 43% chance. So I'd rather have that on a solid switch in than a 2-hit KO switch in. We did 33. So I don't think we're going to live this one, sadly enough. He went for the Earth Power, so Sand Slash is kind of our best bet to live it. Fuck, we might lose to a goddamn... Nope. We needed whatever a min roll could have been. But what would the Earth Power do to an Assault Vested Victini from a Nidoking? What choice Scarf Nidoking? Earth Power will not kill. It'll do 55%, and we will be dropped to 50 when we come back in. But V-Create kills. I feel like if we bring in Sand Slash, we either do one of two things. We go for the kill, and if we die, then basically we lose to this with this thing's Earth Powers, because Tyrantrum's not going to be able to take it or outspeed it, and Victini won't be able to probably take one after Rocks damage. Or we, what do you call it? Well, we have leftovers too, so we may live it still. It's gonna do a minimum. Oh, that's Sylveon. I exited the wrong one. It's gonna do a minimum Earth Power from Nidoking. Oh shit, we can live this easily and threaten him out to kill. Honestly. So I'm gonna Rapid Spin these rocks away, so that Victini can come back in. Because even if he two-shots us, because Earth Power is gonna do a minimum of 65%. Even if he two-shots us with Earth Power, Victini can then come in and take the Earth Power and kill. And then Victini can kill basically either one, the Slowbro, or probably kill the Chansey or be close to it enough that Tyrantrum can two-shot and win it. But I'm Rapid Spinning away. I think his best bet is to switch out and then probably into the Slowbro. And at that point, I think I might just have to Earthquake to get the damage off on the Slowbro, so that Tyrantrum can come in, get a Head Smash off, die, sadly, to this thing. Oh, he goes into this! We might have a chance to knock off. I'm gonna knock this thing off. And if he somehow, because he now realizes we have knockoff, if he decides to go back into the Slowbro, it's gonna do super effective damage. Without an item, knockoff's going to do 19%. Knock off the EV to this thing. That's good to see. Seismic Tossing. He isn't doing anything now. I can Earthquake away now. Because even if he decides to go into the Slowbro, the Earthquake is going to do the most, and this thing is going to be dead. And after this Earthquake, I should have enough to live one Earth Power. If he goes for the Earth Power. He goes into this thing. Now the thing is, do I let this die so I bring in Tyrantrum? I think I have to let Sand Slash die, but do as much damage as I can. And that is, sadly, because the Slowbro does not have an item, that's with Earthquake. Because Earthquake does 19 minimum to 22, Knockoff does 16 to 19, and then I bring in Tyrantrum and quick Head Smash and either kill this thing, then die to a Ice Beam or Earth Power from Nidoking. Victini lives it, kills with V-Create. We have a critical hit. That doesn't hurt. Oh, he slacks off. Oh, you bitch. Well, he now knows I don't have Toxic, so I can't really wear this thing down. But, okay, so he kills me, fine. I'm going into Tyrantrum, and I'm clicking Rock Head, because either one of these two things is going to die. If Head Smash, or not, why would I say click to Rock Head? Hell, that's my problem. One of these things is going to die. Actually, would this thing die to a Nidoking from an Outrage to Nidoking? If I get locked into it, he's at 89%, and another Rocks is going to be dropping him down to rough. We do max 89, so it's going to drop him down in range for Outrage to kill. And Slowbro, Outrage does max of 38%, so I might not kill. I should not kill with the Slowbro, so I'm quicking Head Smash. Earthquake doesn't do it. Head Smash is the only thing that kills. Okay, that thing's gone. He's gonna kill with the Nidoking. Nidoking, Wall Breaker, Choice Scarf, Earth Power kills. Ice Beam also kills. I'm head smashing. He goes for the Earth Power. This is it. Nidoking versus Victini. I'm at 75%. His Earth Power. Max at special attack. Naive, modest, whatever you want. Or if he's naive. If he's modest, he still cannot one-shot me. Normally. He gets a crit, he wins. I get a normal V-Create and I kill him completely because V-Create does a minimum of 100% from this Victini to a non-bulk invested Nidoking. Doesn't seem like it's been bulk invested because it's Choice Scarf. I could quick Psychic, but I don't want to risk it. V-Create it is. We livin'. V-Create. Yeah. We are on a winning streak. Good game to Judee because that was real. He played around the Mega Pinsir very well because that Mega Pinsir could have done hell work. But he played around it very well. Good game to Judee. Everybody, thank you guys for coming out. Check Judee's links down in the description. You can see now why he won last season. We got him 2 seasons in a row. We're going to get him later in the playoffs if we can make playoffs. We're going to see what's happened. Check his shit out down below. Check out all the other PIC links to the channel and everything down below as well. I'm going to get up and out here and go finish my dinner. So, thank you guys for coming out. I'm Carson, this is Toxic Gaming. And as always, you guys stay toxic. We'll see you guys.